and I created this look for about $20. Keep watching and I'll show you how I got it. I got the inspiration from Facebook and a bunch of stuff I seen on YouTube and Instagram, and this is a concept that I came up with. I call it pretty on the inside. And that's for the people who say like, oh, you wear makeup, you're only pretty on the outside. Like, no bitch, I'm gonna rip my face open and I'm gonna show you my soul is encrusted in diamonds and I bleed glitter. How about that? Okay, look, not diamonds, but acrylic jewels that I got from Walmart. I got the glitter from Walmart as well. It was about under $2. This was at Party City for about $2.50. And what else did I get? I got the liquid latex, super important. Got that at Party City too. What else did I get? I got some cotton balls. It was 88 cents at Walmart, very important, and the wedges were about 88 cents as well. Got the lash adhesive. Already done my eyebrows, and now I'm just putting on my foundation with some sort of stippling brush from RC Cosmetics. I think it's a brush. It is a I can never say this shit. Buffing brush. It's a buffing brush, and I am in a bit of a hurry because this makeup, it's a little complicated. So I'm only doing half my face since it's a half face look, and I'm using Instant Age Rewind from Maybelline. I'm using a drugstore brand because my MAC is a little bit more pricier than the Maybelline, and it's just gonna get soaked up in cotton anyway to get the effect. Okay, just to speed things up, you're gonna do your makeup how you normally would. Glam out your eyes. You want to do your total routine, your highlight, your contour, your baking. That's Anastasia So Hollywood, by the way. Let's see, that is Red Brick from MAC. That's a Plummet, I think it's called, the deep dark green, and that green is from the Vice palette. So this is where the important part comes in. Take a black eyeliner or whatever you have and outline the portion of your face that you want to be exposed or covered up. This is an Orchid pencil from Aveda. It's like almost gone. So you want a pretty thick line so you can see where you're going. Normally you can just do half your face, but I want to extend mine down my neck. And so I'm going to be working out of that little container. I got that at the Dollar Tree, and it's pretty messy. You're just working with a bunch of creams. So I put the black cream face paint inside of there, and I'm just dabbing in and out of that one little pot with my makeup wedge so I don't make a huge mess. So my working space is just that little square. And so I layer the face paint. Yeah, I had to switch backdrops so it made sense. So I layered the face paint like you would nail polish. Like, put a layer down, let it dry, put another layer down, let it dry, so that you get a nice even coat. But with all the painting that I was doing, like I said, I see a lot of errors within my makeup now that it's done. So I like the concept of it, and as it gets closer to Halloween, I will definitely attempt pretty on the inside again with a whole nother look to it. All the makeup that I used on my face I will list on my Instagram page, which is the same as my YouTube name, Brandy Jeanette. Well, now that we have a nice even coat of black, we're going to go in with our rhinestones. So the makeup artist that I saw on Instagram and Facebook, I cannot remember her name, but I'll give her a shout out on Instagram. She used actual Swarovski crystals, like really big ones that sparkle. I'm not balling like that, so I got this little jar at Walmart. I think it was about $2.50, and I'm using eyelash adhesive to stick it to my face. I'm not really using a design, I just want to go like big to small with the focal point being my mouth. I do have some Swarovski crystals, but they're just so tiny. I just put a few of them on my lips. You can barely see them, but they're probably like the only parts that are like blinging out, all of them. Those little tiny specks, they're really small, but you can see it's reflecting light. Those are real Swarovski crystals. Meanwhile, you want to take the latex adhesive and you want to dab it in the cotton. But since I went through this experience, I would say it would be better if you pulled apart the cotton, laid the latex on your face, let it dry a little bit like eyelash glue, and then stick the cotton on. If I could do it again, that's what I would have done. Okay, my advice for the foundation part would be to find the most inexpensive brand that you can, and the cotton is going to go in the trash anyway, and you don't want to spend good money on something that's just going to be for one night, you know? So you want to color match the foundation and then get your dried blood. I still had this left over from last year. So I would imagine if you peeled your face back, there would be the layer that's the top of your skin, and then the bloody fleshy part that would be on the outside. The goal for me would be to eliminate as much white cotton as you can find. As you can see, I ran out of my foundation. I just have to dab a little bit into my MAC just to cover up the cotton. So I got as much as I could. You can still see a little bit of the white with the cotton, but I'll just call that the white meat. So the blood part, I think this was most important because you bleed glitter if you're pretty on the inside. So what I did was I mixed the glitter with the coagulated blood so that it would be pretty sticky. And then I painted it on my face. I did so more around the neck because I ripped my face open, so it would be like possibly a stream of blood that would pool around the neck area. So I wanted to paint it on the outside. You can do whatever you want in that regard. You're pretty on the inside, so you bleed glitter and your soul is encrusted with diamonds. Okay, so now I'm just looking for little pieces of white, and I'm just dabbing a shade a little bit darker. Not to contour, but I really want to get rid of those white specks as much as I can. And you see that right there on the neck? This is what I should have did in the first place. I should have laid the latex down. I should have dabbed it and just let it dry, and then put the cotton back on there, and then let it dry, and then covered it up with foundation. That would have been so easy. So the next go around, I'll definitely do that. What am I doing here? Oh, so I'm trying to cover up that white latex with some more glittery blood. And this is the coagulated blood, so I just sprayed that over my face to get some of the little rhinestones just a little bloody. When I tell you this cotton was a motherfucker to work with, oh my gosh, it was such a pain in the butt. I'm letting you know right now, do not put the latex on top of the cotton and then put the cotton on top of your skin. The cotton is just going to absorb the latex and it's not going to stick as well. Man, I'm trying to tell you. I tried to told you. That neck part, it fell off about 5 or 6 times. I'm not even going to pretend like this was easy, especially because some of the cotton, I didn't adhere it correctly, so it just kept falling off. But at the end of the day, the end of the night, it looks pretty damn good, if I do say so myself. So I purposely left it kind of chunky around the face because, you know, if you're going to peel your face back, there would be a bunch of like flesh there. So yeah, I'd imagine there'd be it would be really fleshy, kind of like wrinkled a little bit because you just peeled it back just to show your glowing soul. So the darker color that I'm using is the darkest color from CoverGirl True Match. I normally use this for contour. And yeah, the stones kept falling off. This was a total, like, I struggled through this, but I got it done. That's what makes it special to me, and which is why I'm not gonna shoot it again. I'm just saying, this is like so nasty to look at. I'm glad that I don't have to wear that anymore because I'm just not into being scared. Okay, so the blood definitely diluted some of the black paint on my neck, but it's okay. So, you know how the saying goes, selfies or it didn't happen. So, thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to click on some links for some other videos. And most definitely, I want you to look at the video for the travel chest. If you don't have a clue what to get somebody for Christmas, the travel chest is what is going to be popping for the holidays. I'll leave a link to the video below, and I want you to check that out. I want you to look at their Facebook and everything else. The travel chest. You're going to absolutely love it, I promise. I'll see you guys on Instagram, and if you have any questions, comments, please let me know, and I'll be waiting for you guys.